was thinking of the fact that how could she have made such a big mess of her life. There was a milk carton just thrown underneath the bench. She took it, and on this side of the carton there was a picture of her, and a reward placed by her parents to anyone who could give any information about their daughter. She had thought that her parents had completely forgotten about her. And so she decided she would write them a letter and tell them exactly what she had done and what state she was. And she wrote in the letter and said, Mom and Dad, I'm going to take the bus that will stop in the bus depot at 8:30 in the evening at home. If you want me back, wait for me there. If you are not there, I understand. I will continue on my trip. And so that's what she did. She managed to get a bit of money here and there. She purchased a ticket, and she jumped on the bus that Wednesday morning with her heart pounding for anxiety. Does my mom and dad still love me? Do they still love me? The day went by, she did not eat. She was anxious to know whether her parents really loved her. The bus began to slow down, went into town, began to turn around in the different streets until the bus arrived to the depot. And she was one of the last passengers. She waited with anxiety, but she was afraid to get off the bus. She waited, she got off the bus and began to walk. Mom and Dad weren't there. And she began to think, I knew, I've gone too far. But something told her, go in and check. And so she went into the waiting room. And there, as she turns into the waiting room is full of people. And there's a big sign with her name and a sign that says, welcome. And there was Mom and Dad, and there was grandmother and sister and brother. And not only them, the whole church had gathered together. Not only the whole church, the whole town had gathered together to welcome her because she was missed and loved by everyone. Dear friends, you and I are like that girl that have wandered away. You and I are that girl that are battered by sin, and our life has been destroyed and wiped out. You and I have a Father who's waiting for you and for me. You and I have a family who's waiting for you and me. You and I have a universe who's longing for our return home. I'd like to invite Kim and my wife Mary. As Kim sings and my wife plays the piano, I want you to meditate on what we have spoken. Friends, God loves you. Doesn't matter what you've become and how far you've gone. He has a sign written in every page of the scriptures. I love you. You are welcome to come back home. Listen to the song.